My favorite meal of the day is easily breakfast. So for this one, we're gonna make the ultimate breakfast sandwich. Cheesy biscuits, baked eggs with some cheddar cheese on top, bacon, avocado, Chipotle Mayo. Let's get to it. So we'll shred this Smoked Gouda. Smoked Gouda adds so much flavor to these biscuits that's unexpected. And some aged cheddar, grated up in there. This is gonna add really nice color, but also a lot of great flavor. Next, we will thinly slice some chives. When it comes to biscuits, butter is one of the most important things. How you handle the butter really changes the flakiness and the way the entire biscuit comes out. You'll hear all these like urban legend, folklore of different things you can do. Grating frozen butter, letting it temper and run it through a mashed potato, ricer into liquid nitrogen, chop it up, freeze it. There's all these different ways, but the reality is, yes, if you have cold butter, when it goes in to your flour and mixes together, when it bakes, it releases steam and creates these nice like puffy air pockets, so you get a nice flaky biscuit. So for these ones, to do it quickly, we're gonna start mixing all of our flour and dry ingredients with our butter in here. Add in your AP flour, salt, baking powder, black pepper, cayenne, a little bit of heat. Quickly mix those together to evenly incorporate. Add in our frozen cubed butter. And give these a quick pulse. Transfer your dry mixture to the bowl. Add your cheddar cheese, smoked Gouda, chives, and buttermilk. Gently mix this all together. Dust your table with flour. Dump your biscuit dough onto that surface. Roll this out to about 1/4 inch thick. If you're getting a little sticking here, it's okay to add some flour. So now here, we want to fold this over 3 times like a book or like a pamphlet. This is going to help create layers. And these layers are flaky goodness. So we'll do that 3 times. If you don't have a little bench scraper, these are crucial when baking. They're such a great tool. Now on the final rollout, we want to get this into a nice rectangle so we can portion it into even cuts. We'll transfer this to this lightly floured tray and pop it in the freezer for about 10-15 minutes so we can get really nice clean cuts on it. Now portion these out. Square off our edges, brush with butter, and bake at 425 for 15 minutes. And when your biscuits come out, brush them with just a little bit more butter. Oh man, those look amazing. So when you have to make a lot of eggs, if you're doing breakfast sandwiches or something else, it can be kind of daunting. This is a really easy way to do a lot of eggs at one time, especially for breakfast sandwiches. We're just gonna mix the eggs together with some cream, salt, and black pepper, and bake them in the oven. Add your eggs to the bowl, heavy cream, good pinch of salt, and some black pepper. Whisk this all together. Now I'll take a non-stick tray, brush it with a little butter, and pour your eggs into the baking dish. Now let's throw these in the oven. So we'll bake the eggs at 375 for 12 minutes. Add some cheddar cheese slices on the top of the eggs, and then we'll melt that cheese in the oven. When I cook bacon, I like to do it in the oven. That's how we do it a lot of times in the restaurant. If you do it in the oven, you can just lay the bacon out, throw it in. You don't need a bacon press. You don't really have to flip them over. It's just super easy and quick, and that's what we're trying to do with this breakfast sandwich. You can use a non-stick tray or just a piece of parchment paper to prevent sticking. Now we'll bake this in the oven at 375 for about 10 minutes or until it's nice and golden brown. So a quick sauce that's super easy to make, it's just a Chipotle Mayo. Mayo and chopped up Chipotles in Adobo. Chipotles in Adobo come in a little can. You can find them in most grocery stores, and they just have so much flavor. Chipotles are actually smoked jalapenos, and they put it in this like vinegar liquid with a little bit of salt. They just taste so good. Great way to add flavor to anything you make. So we'll just chop this up. Try and get it nice and fine.
Add your chipotles in there, add your mayo, and give it a little mix.
We'll add some slices of avocado. These biscuits look amazing, the bacon's crispy. Let's build this thing. Let's try this thing. Can't even fit this in my mouth. I mean, that biscuit is super fluffy. It's got that nice crispy texture on the outside, crispy bacon, fluffy egg. I mean, this is a win. Thanks for checking out the Ultimate Breakfast Sandwich. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe down below so you know when we're posting the next one. And don't forget, stay tasty.